Hi, it's Rick from canusaproperties.com. I just wanted to share a few things that I found kind of cool when using Google. If you have the Google toolbar installed on your browsers, you can do a thing that I find really handy when I'm doing a lot of web surfing, and that is if you highlight information on the web page and then do a right click on it, it'll go directly to the Google search. Now, one thing I've noticed that I think is new that Google has done is they've added some extra search features and options. In the past, I've been searching for relevant information that you kind of want fairly new. For an example, I was looking in the States and I wanted to search and see where the best job prospects were for cities and towns hiring people. And when I did the search, I was pulling up reports and stuff that were 3, 4, 5 years old, and sometimes they weren't really obvious that they were that old. So I've noticed here just in the last while that Google has added this. If you click on it, you can search by date, and it breaks it down, as you can see, quite nicely. So you've done your search, and then if you want to narrow it down more, you can just come and click on one of these things and it takes you right in there. Find it really handy. Another thing I'd like to show you is on Google Maps, the Google Street View. And when you come to Google Maps, if you zoom right in, and we'll move the slider bar up. If you zoom in as high as it'll go, and we'll click on satellite, you get the overhead that we're kind of used to seeing. But now if you double click to force it to zoom further, it'll pop into Street View. Now, not all cities have Street View, but they're adding more all the time. There's quite a few in Canada as well as the US. And so here's the house we were looking at that first website where we started, and the detail of the picture wasn't that great. And what I really like about the Street View feature is you can look around the neighborhood. You can actually go for a little drive. If we double click on this white arrow or white circle, it'll advance the camera down the road. And it kind of lets you see what other people's yards are like, what type of vehicles they're driving. So when you're investing remotely like I do, it's kind of handy when you're not familiar with the neighborhood. We'll just pull up by this house here and we'll have a good look around. So we can turn the camera by going up here and get to have a good look at things. And I mean, you can even zoom in further if you want. And this feature here makes the camera go up or down. And so it's a pretty handy tool. I hope you enjoy it, and hopefully it's benefited you something by taking the time to watch this. And thanks again. It's Rick at canusaproperties.com.